Is it in there?
Yup.
What are you gonna do with it?
I figured I'd put it on my living room shelf, you know, as a nice reminder of our trip to hell.
Seriously?
No. I'm gonna use it to call the Undertaker out. I'm guessing he really wants this thing back.
Why would you do that? You already beat him.
But no one else knows that. If I want to earn the respect, pun intended, of the locker room and WWE universe, then I need to beat him again in front of an audience of actual living human beings.
Now that I've had a week to come down off the Shango dust, I'm a little less sure about all this. So just be careful, okay?
I will. And who knows, if I can lure him into a match, maybe it'll be so big my real parents will finally show up. Crazier things have happened this past week.
Yeah. Maybe.
Trey is in the ring with what appears to be the Undertaker's urn.
I have no idea what's happening, but this should be good.
You're probably wondering how I acquired this. But I'm gonna save those details for some other time, mainly because you probably wouldn't believe me. But long story short, I went through hell to get it. Literally. So Undertaker, if you want a shot at taking this back, you'll have to face me at Survivor Series in a... Now come out here and accept my challenge. Come on, answer me. What's wrong? You too embarrassed to show your face after what I did to you in the plains of purgatory in front of your hordes of undead? I told you it was a crazy story.
The Undertaker is here!
This is unbelievable. We haven't seen the dead man in years.
At Survivor Series, you will not survive, but you will rest in peace.
Trey's name is on that tombstone.
Trey looks like he might be regretting his decision to summon the Undertaker from the dark side.
Nonetheless, I can't wait for Survivor Series.
Me neither. It might be the last time we ever have to see Trey.
Welcome to Survivor Series, where later tonight we have an epic last man standing match between Trey and the returning Undertaker.
And if facing the Phenom wasn't intimidating enough, he's dead set on regaining possession of his urn that Trey somehow acquired.
Assuming this goes how I think it will, Trey's pretty much dug his own grave here tonight.
You have to wonder, what does Trey have to gain? In a match like this?
While the risk is certainly high, so is the potential upside. I know it's unlikely, but if Trey could defeat The Undertaker, that would go a long way in solidifying his status as one of the top WWE superstars in recent memory.
I think there's a better chance Saxton wins Commentator of the Year.
Wait, you really think I have a shot this year?
No, I sure don't.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
Great effort. Let's hope he can keep the train rolling.
Oh, man.
Down in a hurry.
Back into the ring. Booty boot.
Undertaker looking mortal here.
He planned for this and could still rally. Oh!
What an amazing display of athleticism. Boom! What a headbutt. Oh! Again!
Hit the mark with that one.
Oh, what impact!
Harsh impact.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
In the lead up to WrestleMania 34, we had no evidence of The Undertaker making an appearance, and despite desperate attempts by John Cena to bait him, the dead man remained in the darkness until the very last second. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
What is it that The Undertaker is looking to do to change his luck at this point?
This last man standing match has clearly taken its toll on him, but I wouldn't count him out just yet. I'm sure he has something up his sleeve.
Recalling WrestleMania 34, Michael, you said The Undertaker waited till the last second. For a long time, we were left to wonder if we had seen the last of The Undertaker in a match. We wondered if John Cena would get away.
And it's The Undertaker, able to break free.
Big boot. Oh, he's really taking it to it.
Man, this is not good at all.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Right to the side of the face.
Ooh, what impact. Boom! Ooh! Oof! Harsh impact. Ooh, what impact. Boom!
Whoa, The Undertaker dodged that one.
Again. Hey, it seems to be working for him.
Oh, the spear!
And Undertaker showing such creativity.
Big reversal.
Big boot! His offense is on point right now.
Yeah, he's one of the...
All the way for the top.
Elbow drop! Big miss for him there.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
The Undertaker has him up.
Incredible. There was a lot of force behind that one.
Oh, nasty impact.
That was vicious.
Big boot!
And it's The Undertaker, able to break free.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Doing some more damage here.
Michael, that is so dangerous.
Boom! Boom, what impact!
Oh, The Undertaker dodged that one.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Oh, he's really taking it to him.
Man, this is not good at all.
Ooh, what impact!
Uh-oh.
End of days!
Wow, we might just be witnessing the end of The Undertaker.
I don't know if The Undertaker can recover. He somehow did it. Trey has defied all odds to defeat The Undertaker.
This definitely quiets any doubts that people might have had about Trey's legitimacy.
I'll admit it, I've had those doubts, but what Trey did tonight was truly impressive. Maybe this guy's the real deal after all.
And that's how we opened a portal to the Netherworld and summoned The Undertaker to the Earth Realm so I could defeat him and cement my Hall of Fame legacy. We're fine, thanks.
I told you they wouldn't believe it.
You know what? None of that crazy stuff ever happened. I mean, sure, I beat The Undertaker, you all witnessed that, but could you imagine all that other wacky stuff? Portals and marsh ladies and Papa Shango?
Yeah, gotcha. Joke's on you.
Anyway, let's get back to things that actually happened.
Like when I was the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, holding the SmackDown Live Women's Championship for over 2.5 years.
Now here comes one of my favorite superstars today.
Introducing the champ.
The women's title is up for grabs. There's been women's titles defended in the WWE as early as the very first WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last 3 years as the women's revolution took WWE by storm.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it. Oh, what a boot.
Big boot! She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
Not looking good, guys.
Woo-wee. Oh, trampling the opposition.
It is almost impossible to prepare for hell on earth, but Corey, what is the key to coming out on top of this one?
You got to do things you never thought you'd have to do before, that you never wanted to do before, because this is an environment like no other.
The competitors must channel a primitive, barbaric version of themselves.
Toni Storm is a little bit different than the rest of the women's roster in WWE. She considers herself a rock star.
Really? Toni Storm's a rock star. Prove it. Name 3 of her albums.
Big boot.
Corey, I think what Michael was talking about is Toni Storm's rock star attitude. Not so much that she's a literal musician. She's a superstar who carries herself with the rock and roll, 80s hair metal swagger. That gives her an intimidation factor, a confidence boost whenever she's in the ring.
Well, she still can't hold a candle to Man Mountain Rock in my book.
The challenger is not in a great place.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight.
Saw that one coming. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Power.
Big boot. The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Look at this. Elbow drop.
The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here. Got it scouted.
And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Big boot.
Not what she was looking for.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
And again, yet another counter. And she's getting fired up here.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Here she goes, back, and I think we just might see!
Oh, man.
Down the hard way.
Oh, gosh.
Let's get another look at that. Shoulders down, championship on the line!
New champion.
2, 3, oh, I thought that was it.
Can you believe this?
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
We're seeing a lot of guts, a a lot of determination out there. You have to wonder where that one turning point to end this will come from.
Now in full control. Inverted DDT. Spiked. Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
She steers clear there. Thrust right to the throat. Booting boot. Connected on that.
Oh, man. Jarring headbutt.
Oh, nasty impact.
Big boot. She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Counter.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
big boot. Spear.
Oh, boy. Another powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Hold on.
And not again.
A third time?
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
German suplex. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
She better buckle up. Hell in a Cell matches are unforgiving.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Look out. Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
Oh, again! Going for the head here.
That's one you feel for a few days, Cole.
Great reflexes. Foot just stomping down. Headbutt. Booting boot. She's looking a bit out of it here. Clothesline in the corner. Looking for the victory. There's two.
What a match. I mean, what an unbelievable match. What a victory.
Let's take a look at some of the action that proves Hell in a Cell is the most dangerous match in WWE.
Check this out.
She was amazing all
Here
match
is your
long.
winner,
Flawless
and still
technique,
the
relentless
SmackDown
attacks, and she
Women's
brought it all
Champion,
night
the
long.
original gangsta, Miss the Nightmare, Punk.
Now that's an eye-opening victory.
Our record-breaking SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge, but that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with the 4 or 5 count, maybe, or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Oh, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the 1970s. So, I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not gonna give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her Savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her Savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we need help, so we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her Savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it gonna be, Red?
Yeah.
That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh,
She just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision. Ooh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live.
Oh, WWE Universe!
The man is in the building. Look at the look on the face of the Irish last kicker.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
I tell you, the WWE Universe always in full force behind Becky Lynch. She has got the fire in her heart, and her blood is always boiling.
Welcome to Balor Club. SmackDown Live's new GM is putting Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn home field advantage for a best-of-5 series between Red's team and Becky Lynch's Savages, with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM. So I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high school grudge get in the way of her job as general manager.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Oh, heavy duty right hand.
Nothing's gonna stop her now.
That is a beautiful thing.
Incoming. Elbow drop. Going to the top, high risk. Oh, look out. Nothing but air on that one. This is going to be big.
Whoa!
She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
With all of Finn Balor's ability, it would be difficult to ever say he was overmatched, no matter what your eyes may be seeing.
And to say that statement is just a tribute to how transcendent Balor is. Here's an
Here we go. Big mistake there, Corey.
Well, she knows that now. All the way from the top rope. Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
Here we go. Oh, again! Oh, Bulldog!
one-handed.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
Oh, and a spear!
Now it's Becky Lynch fading a bit.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
A quick finish. Can she do it? Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Shot block.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Headbutt. Oh, what impact. That'll turn your lights out.
Oh, what a chop block. Harsh impact.
What a punch. Straight punch.
Jarring. Just a nasty headbutt.
Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. She could be out of this match.
This is all but over.
Oh, and a spear! Cover! Two!
Just barely, but it counts.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
This might be the beginning of the end. Oh, manhandle slam.
I think that'll do it.
I think Becky Lynch just secured this match.
Gets the shoulder up.
And we continue.
And that's the tag to Kofi Kingston. With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal.
Boom! Right between the eyes.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Carefully measured knee drop.
What do you think Finn Balor needs to focus on right now?
Contact there.
Kofi's getting busy.
Yeah, he's got some magic working, that's for sure.
This is going to be big.
Incoming. Elbow drop.
Boom.
A leg drop. And there's the reversal from Finn Balor. Wow, what a sequence. Again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
He's hurting now.
If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse.
Ooh, no luck against Kingston there.
Kofi just too fast.
Finn Balor's in a world of hurt.
He's hurt. Finn Balor fought an injury to become Universal Champion. Now he needs to fight that hard again right now. Not safe yet. And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity.
Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
This is some great offense by Kofi Kingston.
Balor looking on his game right now.
With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal.
DDT!
Quick pin attempt here. Plenty of fight left.
Kofi Kingston with a kick out, and I may hate the New Day, but I admire Kofi's perseverance.
It's all about the power of positivity, Corey.
It has nothing to do with it.
Oh, here we go.
Tagged in. Becky's got the arm trapped.
Becky Lynch is just too fast for her.
Oh! Ouch. Gets out of there in a hurry.
Oh, huge big boot.
There! That's gotta be it. 2 count. And a kick out after a long 2.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in.
Trying to go for it again. Down the hard way.
Oh, gosh. Oh, what a chop. And the cover for the win. 1, 2, 3. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here are your winners.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
That may have been the best mixed tag team match I've seen since Polka Dots reigned supreme at WrestleMania 6.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
All residents of New Day City, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your best of 5 series hosts and feel the power.
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome everyone to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important 1-0 advantage in the best-of-5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
Oh, a knee!
Lights out.
He's not looking so hot here, guys.
And momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
Oh, perfect kick.
Beautiful athleticism and a
DDT.
Took him out at the knee.
The power of positivity.
Look at this. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Back in the ring now. Kofi Kingston with the offense. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Oh, look out.
He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a slam. Pete Dunne loves to dissect his opponent, just like he's doing here.
Taking his time. Oh, my gosh.
Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation. He's a man of few words, but actions like holding that United Kingdom Championship in his teeth as he glares at his competition down the ramp sends a message to his opposition.
That message is you're about to become the recipient of a pummeling courtesy of the Bruiserweight.
I love that move.
An incredible range of emotions here. No one knows what's going to happen next. With the damage, he's going for the pin. This could be it.
Into the pay window.
This could do it. Oh, that was a close call.
He's still in this. Carefully measured knee drop.
No luck against Dunne there.
Too quick. Beautiful step up enziguri by Dunne.
And the referee starts his 10 count. Boom, kick. This is one of the most impressive air attacks I've ever seen.
And it's Pete Dunne answering back.
And again, yet another counter.
Oh, my gosh.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Neck breaker. Drop kick.
From a standing position, awesome.
Watch this here.
No luck against Dunne there.
Too quick.
Oh, man, what a boot. Look at Dunne gouging the eyes.
Oh, and a stomp right to the back of the neck.
Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal.
Here's the monkey flip.
And a crossbody to follow.
2. Kofi Kingston with an epic victory.
Here is your
victory indeed. Kofi wins! Kofi wins because New Day rocks! New Day rocks!
Sit down, Saxton.
The arena is still buzzing over that great match.
Welcome to another episode of Women Who Fight, where we have some huge news to discuss.
That's right. After nearly 12 years of doing the show, we finally moved out of your parents' basement.
Yes, we have recently upgraded our studio, but that's not what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, I really hope your mom can still bring us snacks here.
Yeah, we'll have to give her a security badge, but shouldn't be an issue.
That's right, people. We're security badge big now.
Okay, all that aside, what I wanted to discuss is the huge development that MMA star, actress, and international recording artist Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live, she called it.
It really has been an insane week as our worlds of MMA and WWE are intersecting like we could have never imagined.
Yeah, and I don't think Red and Trey ever imagined this could happen either. I mean, we've documented their history with Brooklyn. This can't be good for them, right?
I'd like to give Brooklyn the benefit of the doubt, but her first order of business as GM was putting Red's title on the line in a best-of-5 series against Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Yeah, give her credit for making an impact, I guess, but she put Red in a very tough spot.
Yeah.
But I want to look at the bigger picture. You've been covering Brooklyn since way before anyone in the mainstream knew about her. Do you think this could ever lead to her competing in a WWE ring?
When it comes to WWE and Brooklyn, you never say never. I mean, given some of the things she said in the past, I never thought she'd even attend a WWE event, let alone become GM. But if I had to guess, I think she's just doing this to get under Red and Trey's skin.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how that transpires. But first, we have the best-of-5 series coming up. We'll break down the matchups after this.
Hey, call your mom to see if she can come down here. I'm craving her butterscotch cookies.
I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Our house?
Come on, whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
Yeah, much better.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out of my hands at this point, thanks to you and this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown. Happy?
All WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your...
As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but my initial reaction is this isn't exactly fair for the champion, Red.
It's not about being fair, Byron. It's about entertaining the WWE Universe, and that's exactly what this accomplishes.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
I was in NXT at the same time as Big E, and the man's been a winner his entire career. He's a former NXT champion, an Intercontinental champion, and part of one of the most successful
All the way from the top rope. Elbow drop, big attack from Big E.
He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters. Brogue kick. This could be it.
Sheamus gets the win, and more importantly, the series is now tied up in a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be one win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring. You know, how it's usually done.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. What do you think?
I think I heard my music. Gotta run.
All WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour!
With the series now tied up at one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the five of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Forearm right across the back of the neck. Boom!
Xavier Woods making his statement as we speak.
Xavier Woods dictating this match, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it.
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt. Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here. And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top. Coup de grace. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. Sorry I let you down.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that, well, you got this.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want, especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I guarantee I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the Series Inter Championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest.
Oh, again! It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Boom, backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
She scores big with the counter. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Becky Lynch may be starting to fade here.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
2018 marked another pivotal step for the women's evolution when the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match took place. Becky Lynch made sure she was ready. As the second entrant in the match, the Irish Lass Kicker had a tall mountain to climb.
Headbutt!
Solid contact there.
Ooh, what impact! Harsh impact! Becky Lynch just too fast for her. Here's the pump handle.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
You talked about the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble match, Michael. I got to give Becky Lynch a shout-out because she was the Rumble's second entrant and put together an impressive showing.
Against my better judgment, I have to agree with you, Saxton. I tip my hat to Becky Lynch. She didn't win the Rumble match, but she lasted more than 30 minutes in the historic battle.
Look at this.
Big miss right there.
Ooh, well measured. Headbutt.
What impact. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT.
Wow, she turned that one around. Head. Whoa! Diving knee drop. Here she goes, back in the ring now. All the way from... She misses big time there.
Proving tough to catch.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch.
Yeah, this could... I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Tough situation to be in right here. Down the hard way.
Oh, gosh.
Will it be?
1, 2, 3.
And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here is your winner, the original gangsta, Miss the Nightmare, Punk.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
Hey, she was the better woman of the two tonight. It's that simple.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
I wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the New Trey like you suggested.
Really? That's awesome!
Sure, I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still, the offer stands.
Oh, well, thanks.
Go get 'em, champ!
Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
Oh, she promised you. Then I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Where do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is worth an exception.
This is it, with the teams tied at 2 wins each. It all comes down to match 5 for the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this.
Oh, look out. And he misses big time right there. Big boot. Oh, again. He continues to press forward.
Bottle that energy and he'd be a rich, rich man.
But that'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Oh, stomping away. Big boot. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
You look at this.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Thunderous slam. When it comes to in-ring competition, Drew McIntyre is a simple man. He just wants to see his opponent defeated. The focus and rage of McIntyre is really something to behold. Elbow drop!
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. Big boot. Big headbutt. Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little weak out there.
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
Elbow drop.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there. Look at this. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Schoolboy pinning combination. Oh, maybe not. Power.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second. Is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the best-of-5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is gonna send shockwaves throughout WWE.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kids fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart, and I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
But Kurt Angle should have just stopped using the American hero nickname when he had the chance, and none of this would be happening. Instead, he let his pride get in the way of rational thinking. Now he's in for a world of physical and financial suffering.
Well scouted reversal there. This clutch into the elbow.
Huge overhead belly to belly. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
Yeah, but he's not.
Here we go. Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Angle slam attempt. Joe counters. It's all over. It's Trey. He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has gotten a win, and now he can officially be known again as the American hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title, so I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight. Intro.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE.
Oh, what a slam that hurt!
Look out!
From the top! And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
You can tell a superstar is really engaged with the WWE Universe when they can get the entire crowd to continually chant a single word. And Adam Cole has done that. Baby!
I just so happen to think that most of the WWE Universe and people in general are incredibly infantile. So of course they'd like to yell, baby. But in this case, they're giving a great competitor some proper attention.
Oh my gosh, it's baby! Jeez.
Oh, saw it coming. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Oh, and that's the second time.
You don't want to get hit with that once, let alone twice.
I was reminded of something when we first discussed Adam Cole's catchphrase, baby. Are you running out of easy words for the idiots here in the crowd to chant?
Good question, Corey. You never know what the next big WWE Universe chant will be. But if I can suggest one, how about Saxman, 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 Saxman? Yeah, sounds good.
How about no?
In the face.
And Zagiri finds its mark.
Big boot. The champ getting put to the test here.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Again.
Hey, it seems to be working for him.
Yeah, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship features the most dynamic superstars in the promotion. This should be a barn burner.
Ow, what impact. Eludes the attack. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Wow, what a sequence. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Oh, and he lands it.
Really relying on that tonight.
Folks, I would not be surprised if we were looking at the crowning of a new champion here tonight. I don't recall the last time I saw a more focused challenger. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Again.
Hey, it seems to be working.
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only: so I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about? I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No, Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Guys, I think we can all agree that this is easily one of the biggest matches of the champ's career.
And Cole, that's really saying something considering all the high profile.
Introducing the challenge.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents in.
Look at this. Elbow drop. Onto the back of the neck.
Beautiful dive. Big punch finds its mark.
Turning the momentum to his favor.
It's like a light went on and it's shining bright.
Oh,
The challenger eating up some damage. He needs to adapt if he wants to steal the win in that steel cage.
Finds him. Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy. Very difficult position to be in right now.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Got a big boot.
Incoming.
Elbow drop. Double axe handle.
He evades the attack.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Boom, what a kick. The challenger not looking good right now.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
That will get your attention.
Just a nasty headbutt.
Oh, able to counter. Spear! He's been quickly taking control here.
Yeah, but we'll see if it'll last.
Uh-oh. Oh, he knew that was coming. Close quarters. Oh, what a knee.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
He's not looking good here, guys. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. A striking blow. And stomping away in the corner. Saw that one coming. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Big boot.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Going to be woozy after that impact.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt. Oh, well-measured strike.
Elbow drop.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, man.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh, and a spear! For the win! 2! Can you imagine thinking this one was over and then he kicks out like that?
No way. Astounding power. Another one bites the dust
to the champ.
How is Adam Cole going to remain alive?
He'll find a way.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one. How impressive was that reversal?
Ring rattling. Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
That'll mess up the back of your neck. Headbutt! Oh, what impact! Just sending a message there. His head's taking the brunt of the punishment here.
Come on, man. Put your arms up. Play some defense.
Too quick to catch him there.
And Adam Cole is ready to go.
Oh, wow. What a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
DDT! Spike. Those last hits rattled the champ.
The steel cage has really gotten the better of him tonight.
Here we go. He's made it to the top of the cage. Boom, what impact. Ooh.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom. Ooh, what impact. He's fighting hard and it's paying off.
Yeah, it's obvious that something got into him. Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh.
Harsh impact.
Adam Cole looking to end this. No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an...
And Adam Cole is ready to go. End of days!
I think the champ's got it.
Back to the well with even more reward.
This steel cage match is in the books.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Tank, Kenny Andrew McGregor.
That's a win you remember for a long time.
I'll tell you, Adam Cole's never going to be an industry ruler with losses like this.
What a spectacular championship match it was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Great job defending your title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kind of hoping Rhonda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know. But FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The Mixed Match Challenge starts tonight and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you gonna tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
The infamous Riley Flash is here. I've only got one thing to say. Mella it.
The infamous... As the mixed match challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just moments ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree, not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The real issue here is Riley Flash hasn't won a match in like 30 years, if ever. Red might as well be out there teaming with a sack of potatoes.
Bam! Suplex! Straight punch! She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
Wow, she turned that one around. Oh, boom! Oh, what a right!
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Big boot! Oh, man! Ouch! Oh! All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex! Look at this athleticism. This is a big risk. Will it pay up? Incoming. Elbow drop. Beautiful suplex. Jaw-shattering boot.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Carmella's being shown the ropes here tonight, folks. What could she do to get out of there? Oh, again!
Really just laying it in.
And it's Carmella answering back.
Oh, back elbow. She steers clear there. Big boot. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Damage taken on by Carmella. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
This is all but over.
Spear! Is it enough?
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off.
Uh-oh. Powerbomb.
The pay window beckons.
Carmella's in a real bad spot. Shoulders on the mat. Kicks the shoulder out loud. What's it going to take?
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that
abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
And she releases the grip.
She obviously didn't think she was going to tap there. But I don't know. She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
She's definitely entered.
It could be over here.
This is it.
Oh, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
Oh, saw it coming.
Shot block. Now he's been put on the defensive.
That's what you call a bad landing. Heavy-duty right hand. Oh, and a spear! Off into the pin. 2. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here are your winners.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
When you bring such a high level of intensity to the match, good things are bound to happen to you.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys. This. Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Big boot. Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter. Ladies and gentlemen, by now I'm sure you've heard Bianca Belair describe herself as the EST of NXT. Corey, what exactly does that mean?
I'll break it down for you, Michael Cole. It simply means that Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fastest, the smartest, and the baddest around.
He might have been waiting on that one. Oh, bulldog!
One-handed.
Big boot. He's just dominating at this point.
Not sure he'll be able to sustain this for long, but he's in a groove right now.
Corey, thank you for breaking down exactly what it means when Bianca Belair says she is the ist of NXT. But don't you think Bianca has a bit of an overinflated ego for somebody relatively new to the scene?
Absolutely not, Saxton. Just ask top NXT stars like Candice LeRae or all the way from the top.
Oh, an elbow drop! Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Right to the back of the neck. He's looking a little weary now.
Headbutt! Oh, again! Elbow drop!
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something, maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live. In a submission match. Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but It feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Riley. He wasn't exactly in his prime when he trained us almost 15 years ago. Not to mention, Brooklyn has him flying back and forth to Calgary on these crazy cheap budget airlines. He had to ride in the pet compartment on his last connection, and I think he came down with kennel cough.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even if I have to get a dog vaccine, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. Minus the vaccine part. Brooklyn is disease-free as far as I can tell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from Kansas City, weighing in at 320 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Tank, Kenny Andrew McGregor.
Guys, this one promises to be absolutely amazing.
But as they say, promises are made to be broken, Michael. Though in this case, I think we're safe.
Byron, he certainly seems to be showing more pride of late, wouldn't you say?
I would, Michael, but he's got to be careful. There are more than a few whispers backstage about that pride, possibly bordering on arrogance.
It's the woman who's made a living beating people up, Brooklyn Von Braun.
And
this is a historic night as our former GM Brooke